Tonight on Newswatch 12 at 11, ongoing negotiations between ONA and Providence fail to find common ground, what that means for the ongoing conflict. Plus, multiple Native American tribes are suing the government, hoping to squash plans by another tribe to open a new casino right here in Medford.
Tracking rain, snow, and wind into your Christmas Eve. Tracking more storm systems as well in the days ahead. A busy week of weather. We'll have the details coming up.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Newswatch 12 at 11.
Right now, you're taking a live look at Klamath Falls, where a winter storm has wind and rain rolling in, creating some concern that holiday festivities could be interrupted with power outages. Thanks for joining us for Newswatch 12 at 11. I'm Samantha Cadera. We'll talk more about those potential power outages in just a few minutes, but first let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman to see what folks can expect if they still have some last-minute shopping.
Yeah, heading into tomorrow, Sam, it's going to be still very active for us. Take a look. You saw some of those gusty winds in Klamath Falls. This is the storm system, a low-pressure system really deepening pretty rapidly through the afternoon today. It's producing those stronger south and southeast winds, gusts near 50 miles per hour. The latest report out of Weed, getting pretty windy, especially through some of the higher terrain of the east side. We do have a high wind warning for the Shasta Valley going until 1 a.m. tonight, and then for the east side, this wind advisory goes until 4 a.m. But the focus now is starting to shift more to some pretty heavy rainfall. We could see rainfall rates up over an inch per hour. It is coming down right now in Medford, and we have a new flood advisory that's been issued for much of Jackson County, western Siskiyou County until 12:45 a.m. Some minor flooding is going to be a possibility. Still pretty mild. Snow levels are quite high, but they are going to lower rapidly overnight tonight down to 44 in Medford, 35 in Klamath Falls. Tomorrow above 4,000 feet. I do expect some accumulating snow and slippery travel if you have to do some last-minute Christmas shopping or, of course, travel ahead of Christmas. We'll taper to rain and snow showers in the afternoon. So your Christmas planner in the Rogue Valley, showers will be likely throughout the day, but the steadiest rain will be overnight. The night before Christmas, tomorrow night, we're going to be tracking some foggy conditions in the Rogue Valley, and then Christmas Day, the next storm system starts to move on in. I'll have the details on your forecast through Christmas, Samantha, coming up.
Matt, those winds could impact holiday celebrations here in southern Oregon and northern California. Pacific Power told Newswatch 12 high winds beginning tonight may cause power outages along the coast in South Willamette Valley and Grants Pass. Pacific Power recommends customers be prepared for outages with charged devices and emergency kits. And onto a crime alert. Oregon State Police is investigating an officer-involved shooting that happened this morning in Klamath County. The incident took place at Collier State Park and involved a Klamath County Sheriff's deputy. An unidentified 35-year-old male was critically injured after he was hit and taken to a nearby hospital. This is a developing story, and we'll continue to keep you updated both on air and online at kdrv.com, and no other injuries were reported. And a Josephine County man was just sentenced to 24 months in federal prison after being convicted for illegally manufacturing and filing false tax returns. 52-year-old Stephen Shirley was also sentenced to 5 years of supervised release and ordered to pay significant restitution. Shirley was charged in August of 2023 and pleaded guilty in March of this year. More details are on our website, kdrv.com. And after 5 days of mediation, Providence and the Oregon Nurses Association failed to reach a contract. They're now in a cool-off period, but on December 26th, a strike notice could be issued. This could nearly result in 5,000 doctors, nurses, and caregivers striking at hospitals and clinics throughout Oregon. This comes more than 15 months after some negotiations began, and the ONA says Providence is, quote, ignoring its responsibilities. And in response, Providence says the union's announcement seems premature, saying they're hard at work to reach agreements, with negotiations continuing today with federal mediators. And 3 American tribes sued the federal government today over a newly approved casino plan here in Medford. The 3 tribes are seeking a temporary restraining order on plans by the Coquel tribe for that new casino. They claim the plan harms the economic competition between tribes, and the suit names the Department of Interior Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Biden administration. More details are on our website, kdrv.com. And Mount Ashland just opened their first new chairlift in 35 years. Newswatch 12's Luke Doughton shows us how it will open up opportunities for skiers and snowboarders of all skill levels.
Boots are strapped in and the snow patrol is out, and the winter ski season is in full swing on Mount Ashland. I was lucky enough to get a ride on a brand new lift on the mountain to see what it's all about. I am on the brand new Lithia chairlift here at Mount Ashland. It's part of the Mountains Initiative to make the mountain more accessible to people who might not be the best skiers or snowboarders in the world, who are still looking to come out here and have a great time on the slopes. The new lift was a long time coming. Gabby Connor, the mountain's marketing manager, told me it was first on the mountain's master plan all the way back in 2004. The new lift is one of the first in the country to run on an all-electric motor.
So this lift in particular is incredible for a lot of different reasons. It's a very comfortable ride and also just so quiet. It makes for such a serene experience when you're traveling up the mountain.
Construction was the shortest part of this entire process, taking only 54 days. It opens up a greater progression of runs and gives the mountain more space. Right now, we're at the bottom of the Poma Run. This is where the elementary and middle school ski racing teams are going to be flying down the mountain. There's also going to be night lighting installed here as well. Plus, this chairlift is going to open up more chances for easier terrain. All three runs on this lift, the Poma, Lupine, and Bumblebee, will get lights for night skiing. Connor told me one of the driving factors behind the new lift was support from Karen and Sid DeBoer, whose foundation gave $2 million for the lift. Whether you're an avid skier or just along for the ride like me, the new lift is a great addition to the mountain. On top of Mount Ashland, I'm Luke Doughton.
And Christmas is a day known for gift-giving, family time, of course, and that Christmas dinner, Newswatch 12's Rocky Walker wanted to give us a behind-the-scenes look into the people making our Christmas day oh so sweet.
Here at the Buttercloud Cafe, it's business as usual, but in the bakery in the background, they're getting ready to bring the desserts to your Christmas table. Lemon bars leaving the oven, cakes being iced, and graham cracker crust being made. These are the sounds of a kitchen working to make your holidays the sweetest they can be.
It does put quite a bit of pressure on us, of course, for timing-wise, but as far as for me personally, it's all about how far I can push myself.
At Buttercloud Bakery and Cafe, they're making hundreds of sweets for the holiday season. For some, being a tradition to have on the Christmas table. So it really is just a lot more work.
Yes! Tons.
With hundreds of sweets going out, they've had to set a cutoff date for orders. There comes a limit, everyone has one.
There comes a limit, there's no number on that limit.
And they've had to beef up in preparation to make sure their desserts make it to your table.
It's all about coordinating, of course.
With these today, these are the good looking ones. Oh yeah.
They say the sweetest thing is being able to be a holiday staple in the region for more than a decade.
There's so many people behind all of these tickets is really, it makes the job so much happier.
Reporting in Medford, I'm Rocky Walker.
And the Medford Airport just announced some exciting news. Starting May 15th of 2025, Alaska Airlines is adding 2 additional daily flights between Medford and Portland, making it that easier to catch a flight to and from the Rose City. These new daily flights will bring the total number of trips between Medford and Portland to 4, all on Horizon's E-175 aircraft.
Alaska has recently announced its push to return PDX into a major hub for them. Part of this plan, some routes, including those to and from Medford to PDX, got to receive more frequency, which we're really excited about. We currently have 2 daily flights between us and PDX, and effective May 15th, 2025, that is going to 4 times a day.